Hello friends, Shannon here, Old Oaks Farm. Hope you're having a good day, good week. I'm having a pretty good week. It's gotten hot. It's gotten really hot. It's supposed to be hot and dry all this week, which is okay. We've had a wet spring and a little hot, dry weather. Probably wouldn't hurt to dry things out a little bit. We have been clearing land and so grateful and so lucky that my friend Mike was willing to loan us his backhoe, front end loader backhoe combination, and we've been able to clear some land. Dad loves to drive that thing, and I've just let him say, hey, just clear it out. So we've cleared quite a bit out. I'm going to show you some footage of that. I want to tell you a story first if I can. Hi, Banjo. Hey, y'all measuring? Gonna make a nut grove? Over the last few weeks, I've seen both coyotes and stray dogs trying to get into our chicken tractors in the early morning times, and I know that one of my chickens, she was killed and partly eaten early in the morning. So I don't know if it's a stray dog or a coyote, but I've seen both. I decided to grill, and it was a little bit late getting started, so by the time the fire got hot and I was ready to put the meat on, it was about 7 o'clock. So I come out I've got some meat on a tray and I'm about to put it on the grill, and my chickens are over in this part of the yard where we've been clearing. There's fresh dirt and they love to scratch around in that, so they were all over there scratching around in the fresh dirt. And just on the other side of the fence, I see a coyote not more than 20 feet away from my chickens, just kind of eyeing them and sizing them up. Throw the meat down on the grill and run over and run the coyote off and get my chickens and kind of get them all back up closer to the house. So I thought it was over at that point. I think, you know, okay, the coyote's gone and the chickens are safe. I counted all of them. I thought he might have gotten one already, but I didn't see any dead, and I counted. They were all there. All chickens present and accounted for. Coyote run off. So I'm out messing with the grill and grilling, and maybe between 5 and 10 minutes later, I hear something just inside our little thicket of woods here. I hear something start to scream, and at first I thought it was a little kid screaming, a little girl, sounded like a little girl screaming, and then I thought, no, I think that's a cat or some small animal screaming. And as it screamed, I could hear it getting further and further away as it was screaming. It started out just right here, just right on our property, and as it screamed, it was screaming loud, and as it screamed, it got further and further away, and the more it screamed, the more I thought, now that sounds like a cat. And so we've had a feral cat has had kittens in our barn, and they've been all over our property here and there. So I thought, you know, the coyote must have gotten one of those kittens. He's probably snuck back around after I'd run him off, and he grabbed, the chickens were not available, so he grabbed one of those feral kittens. So I went in the house and I told Angel what had happened, and she said, Jolene's outside. And I thought, oh no. So we began to call Joleen, and usually when we call Joleen, she comes, but she didn't come, and Landon walked down into the woods and along the side of the woods and called her, and We called her for an hour. We called her. We went in the house just in case she was in the house. We looked all over the house for her. We called her, and after calling her for a good hour, we kind of had to face the fact that she probably had been killed by a coyote. And Landon said, well, that coyote, he might have killed her, but he would have paid for it, because Joleen would have went down fighting, and she is a fighter. She would have went down fighting. But so we kind of began to start grieving, and this was, by the time we gave up looking for her, it was probably close to 8:30, and we ate our grilled meat that I had cooked, and just kind of started this grieving process. Angel was crying and Landon was upset. We got Joleen when Landon was in the, I don't know, the 6th or 7th grade, so we've had her, his whole time growing up, he's had Joleen. And so, I was already kind of planning to make a montage video of Joleen and saying good morning to Joleen. And everybody else had gone to bed, or I think Landon had gone out and Angel had gone to bed. And it was probably 10:30 at night. I'm sitting in the living room watching television, and in strolls Joleen, just, like nothing's going on. And so I grabbed her up and petted her and took her in and showed Angel and texted Landon, Joleen is found. So Joleen has had some extra loving and some extra petting these last few days, but we thought we had lost Joleen. But I'm not a big gun guy, but I do own a 12-gauge shotgun that a family friend left me when he passed away. So I asked my dad to open up his gun safe and get that out for me. And so I've got my shotgun and I've got some shells, and if I'm able to get a clean shot at that coyote, I probably will take him out. We'll get it on the camera. So we got
6 pecan trees.
6 pecan trees
and 3 Carpathian English walnuts.
Okay, I didn't know the Carpathians were in England, but okay.
They're not, but I had those when I lived in Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
Just out of the Carpathian Mountains.
Yeah.
And they're real nice walnuts, thin shells, and
so you're just gonna.
They're going to be up there, and the pecan grove will be down here.
The walnuts will be up there,
yeah,
and the pecans down here. You're just going to make a little grove here.
Yep.
Then. Okay, cool.
And then I'll probably be dead and gone before we ever see a nut, but you can get them.
Okay. Where's your trees, in the truck?
No, they're just right here on the porch. I'll get them.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being a part of our little homestead rehab life here. And if you get a chance and don't mind doing it, would you just hit that subscribe button down at the bottom of the page there? We would so much appreciate it. And that way, every time a new video comes out, whether it's 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 months, the next time we put out a new video, you'll get an alert and you'll be able to watch it and keep up with us. Have a good one.